selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man, and you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why should my heart beat feel the hate? Motherfuck the past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast locked within a cage. And setting traps, and almost killed me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Rolling the corner for my homies that have fucking died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where we go from here?
T.O.G. Gorilla, baby. What's happening? Huh? That's my dude right here, right? Huh? See, y'all don't even know that was my dude right there. That was back in what, 1990 what? When you made that?
I made that in that had been 93, 94.
See? Yeah. Almost what, 30 years? Almost 30 years? You talking about 28 years, right?
Yeah, talking about the same thing.
Huh? Y'all didn't even know that was T.O. rapping, huh? That was T.O.G. right there rapping, huh? Yeah. Ah, y'all didn't even know we got our own music. Stop. We trying to be owners. We ain't trying to be no renters and borrowers, man. Stop playing with us.
Nah, we got to do everything on me.
We had to go learn this, right? You know what I'm saying? So how was your week? Talk to me, man.
Man, listen. It's been something, man. It's been great. It's been eye opening. It's been, I mean, you know, every day is a beautiful day when you hear.
Yeah.
You know, it's also been surreal and then somber at the same time because of the thing that's going on.
Gotcha.
So you know, it's bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Take that. I agree. So look, before we get started on our conversation, so let me, cause you know, I always give y'all a little stuff about customer service in our communities, right? So my wife and my daughter went out last night, and I'm gonna start saying these places, cause look, I noticed our platform get things changed, and that's the only reason, cause I told you about the trash stuff changed. Okay, so my daughter, and my wife, they went out last night to eat, and they was over in Trustville at Chili's. So it's 8 o'clock, and my wife and daughter tried to go in. The door is locked. 8 o'clock, they can't even get in, and people on the inside eating or whatever. So somebody got ready to go in, but they was able to get in. My wife and daughter goes in behind them. The people looking like, you know, like, what are you doing here, right? Didn't want to serve them. Food come out cold because they didn't want to serve them. Waiting on the drinks or whatever, and the people didn't want to serve them, so the food was cold. But they still ate. But what I'm saying, bad service. So fast forward to the next day, this morning. Me and my wife went out to eat in Trustville, Waffle House in Trustville. Great service. Great service. Young lady, she was nice, she was polite, and she had great customer service. Her name was Ebony. So if you ever in Trust on Highway 11 and you go to a Waffle House, ask for Ebony. She is great. I ain't no tipping her, I think over $10.
Okay, that's all right.
So I mean, that's how great her service.
Well, you know, I normally don't get involved. But man, I
Yeah,
told
talk about it.
listen, my nigga. I know I'm get on you about that.
Yeah.
Man, I went to
Mhm.
uh,
Talk about
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
it. No, talk to
Man,
me.
what the fuck?
Where was
Listen,
this Kentucky Fried
it's
Chicken
in
at?
Ensley, man.
Ooh.
Man, listen, we got to do better.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
got to do. I mean, I understand. I understand.
Yeah,
I
everybody
mean,
wants to work
I
out.
understand that this ain't where you want to be. This ain't the thing you plan on doing for the rest of your life. I understand that, but this is a stepping stone.
Yeah.
And then you have people coming behind you that's gonna take the same stepping stone into another form of life.
Yeah.
So just set a culture, set a value. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Don't think about this is you. That's my dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's
That's
his
Langston.
name?
Langston
Langston
Shaka
Shaka
Zulu.
Zulu.
He
Manil.
he's giving now director.
He want to get on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He 4 month old
Yeah.
and 5'6".
Already. And he ain't even 4 yet. He ain't even 4 months
Nah, he
old.
ain't even 4 months.
Right.
Right.
But real talk.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is, I mean, I worked in places. I remember back in the day before I got into all this other stuff.
Yeah.
In high school, you know, I didn't want to work like that. You know what I'm talking about? But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, you have to have certain values in your own life to say, hey, I want to do this. So we're not trying to tell you how to do your business or anything like that. But when we come in to patronize those places, man, that helps you get your check because we coming in. Let's all work together. And it might not be where you want to be. Let's treat each other fairly with this thing.
I mean, my thing is, if you're just a nice look, if you learn to treat people nice
That's it.
and be a nice person, everything else work out. Man, love conquers all.
Man,
If you coming with
please,
love,
yes,
we don't have to be
yes.
nasty toward each other.
I mean, for what reason?
Yeah.
On some shit that you caught up in your mind with? Because I don't know what's going on with you. I bet you asked me to help you with something, I help you. And most
Exactly.
people are like that.
Exactly.
Let's just start being more cordial
Loving,
with each
yeah.
other.
I mean, love each. I mean, love each other. Look, so we got a comment from a guest, right? Rodrigo Robinson said that KLC been like that, bro. Rod, you know about the KLC in Enza? He said it's been like that.
Bruh,
So
God,
he
dog,
know
my
what
nigga.
you went through, right?
My nigga, it's like, really? Is this real?
Mm.
Am I? And now if I hadn't already paid for it, I'd have been like, okay, bet, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Yeah.
and I understand KFC is all type of thing going on, but while we dealing with this same society that we dealing with, let's deal with it correctly, man. Let's do our thing.
He said, look, he said, yeah, okay, so Rod said that customer service is crazy these days. And he was talking about 20th Street in his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already know about it.
Yeah.
And Rod live in Atlanta.
He live in Atlanta. He know
He
about.
from here. He
Time.
from here. He moved to Atlanta, but he from here. So he
Just
know
not-
about it.
not him.
Yeah,
See that on it. That on
yeah.
it.
So,
I can like right now.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So look, so we're gonna fast forward, man. We're gonna get into our topic, man. That song we played was the title was "Where Do We Go From Here?"
Yeah. Where do we go from here? I
That was
did
the
that
name of the song.
1994.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that's the topic
93,
today. And what we're talking about, where do we go from here, is we're talking about the youth, man. And I know this starting to become the normal conversation. We losing our people every day. We losing the youth every day. Um, man, I sat and watched live. I watched a live this morning. A kid got killed last night in East Lake, and it's not the first kid. That's not what I'm saying. Anytime I see our kids getting killed, it bothers me. I mean, it touches me because I got five of my own, right? So I'm always thinking about mine. I got nieces, I got nephews. All of them getting up in age where they go out. They 20 plus, and I got children. They go out 20 plus. So anytime something happens, I automatically call my children that's not in the house. Like, and I'm checking on them. When they don't answer the phone. I'm looking like, whoa. So it bothers me. And then when I'm watching this live this morning, y'all, I'm telling you, Now, yeah, I ain't no cry baby nothing like that. But when I heard that lady, when they did a live in East Lake and they filmed and that lady hollered out, the cry she hollered out pierced my heart. And then she said another one, not another one. She talking about another child. Do y'all understand what's going on, man? Like, so the topic is where do we go from here, bro? Like, what do we do? Because we talking about the same thing over and over, and we always talk about just pray about it, just pray about it. I mean, we've been praying forever, and ain't nothing changed.
I
What do we do?
mean, you got to want to change to get to change. You know, a lot of things that we're not. It's an unrest, okay, within our youth.
Okay.
Okay, they not going for what we went for,
Mm-hmm.
and then we ain't going for what we went for because now we see things a little different. You know, when my grandmother and granddaddy and my mother and all those raised us, they raised us on certain values that was given to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Columbus discovered America,
Hmm.
Santa Claus,
And I said
Easter.
eat the
You know what I'm
money.
saying? You know,
Yeah, yeah.
these type of values. You know what I'm saying? And then now we having a problem with even talking about our own history.
Yeah.
Okay, you know they saying that because of what they call critical race theory that we can't tell the truth about history
Mm.
because it makes somebody else feel a certain type of way. Well, nah, it can't make you feel any type of way. History is just what it is, history, and we have to learn from it.
It ain't no black or
See,
white
the thing,
history.
no, it's just history. And the thing is, if we don't start setting our own tone, what is our culture? See, this is what I'm trying. Are we set up in a culture that still believe in this
Yes.
America that discovered and the Pilgrims and they came and they gave the Indian when we have Indian reservation that's saying that they were mistreated.
Yeah.
I mean, where are we? Hey,
We still there.
okay, that's not my fault. I'm about
Yeah.
to get at the dog.
Yeah, we see.
But I'm just trying to figure out where we at. You know what I'm saying? And we need to decide: are we gonna live with veils over our eyes, or are we gonna remove the veil and start living with the truth and move the truth forward? As long as we hold ourselves back, we hold our kids back, we put them in a tumultuous
Mm-hmm.
situation
Yeah.
to where they have to make certain decisions without the right tools to make these decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're not doing the things that need to be done within the neighborhoods to make the things happen that need to happen to make us better neighborhoods and better neighbors because we're trying to use a hammer on everything when we need a wrench. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we trying to hammer screws.
Nothing in this society as for today was made up with us in mind, with our culture in mind. Our culture was taken from us. So if nothing is meant for our culture, then how do we fix or move our culture forward if we don't use the things that we have that came from the people that we know of? I don't understand that. But that's just me.
And see, it's crazy because I'm sitting here watching. It happens day in day out, and
Yeah.
it's always R.I.P. T-shirt with
Yeah.
the picture,
Yeah.
the balloons. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, we talking about opening up business. And y'all gonna think it's a joke, but I'm serious about it. Like you almost want to open up a funeral home, a T-shirt business, and a balloon business. Cause I mean, this what's selling.
Well, let me tell you what I'm opening up. I'm opening up mentorship, going into these neighborhoods. Let's talk to everybody. Let's see what's the problem. Why are we killing each other? I mean, what are we doing? What's going on within the neighborhood that's so bad that I have to kill you? You know, I done been in the streets. I done did a lot of things, but what is causing me to kill you? What is these things that's going on? And until we get the answer from the people that's actually in there, that's actually going through these things, you know, a lot of times we think we know what money is. You know, somebody get 100,000, 200,000, they think they know what money is.
Mm-hmm.
So you get this little money, 10, 15,000, you show it or whatever, you feeling that it's money. It's crumbs.
Exactly.
These crumbs off the crumbs.
Yeah,
That's not money.
yeah.
That's not money.
Yeah, they ain't even come and say.
So if we killing each other because of that, let me show you something. In the street, that's what I thought. Now I don't know, the street game might have changed since my day. You know what I'm saying? But you know, murders and gunfire
Mm-hmm.
eliminate the process of getting money. You can't get no money when you got violence going on.
That's heat.
So I'm just trying to figure out if you're trying to get money, then why you got all this? Cause that don't mix. It don't happen like that.
Yeah. If you
Okay,
ever,
I'm just trying. Maybe them change.
I mean, if you ever paid attention back in in the movies, they would tell you that's bad. Like violence is bad business. Can't nobody make money because they bring the police out, they bring the eyes out. You can't make money.
I mean, if that's what you're trying to do.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if you just so ignorant motherfucker that want to kill because you upset because somebody said something about you. I mean, that's just your ignorant ass.
But here's why I had a problem, man. All right, we talk about Black Lives Matter.
No.
We march. You let a policeman or somebody white kill somebody black. It's all guns blazing. It's all on
But we kill each other.
But and we give it a pass though. We don't talk about it.
I mean,
we don't.
I mean, they don't talk about it. We talking about it now.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
If we don't stop killing each other, then what do we? We need to find a direct path of what we're trying to do as a people.
Yeah,
if we're not trying to do anything as a people, then the people that want to do something as a people, we need to find a direct path.
I don't think we know, and that's the thing. When I'm saying, if we gon' we got to be even across the board. We got a life is a life, regardless what color, what it is, who killed, what color, whatever. A life is a life. If we gonna sit here and talk about, well, we'll make a stand when the police kill us. We'll make a stand. But then you got Ray Ray and Pookie killing us every day. It's like, oh, it's okay. Another black person killed another black person, and we let it go. We can't do this because if sooner or later it's gonna come knocking at your door, and then we got this no snitch rule shit. I don't understand this because when it happened to your loved one, you want somebody to tell what happened, who saw what, right?
I mean, when it comes to that right there, what game you in? If you in that game, then if you complicit with the things that's going on with that situation, and involved with it, and you have raised your hand and say I'm going with it, then that's on you.
Yeah.
That ain't on nobody else.
Yeah.
I mean, if you decide to do something, am I responsible for what you did?
No.
Okay. So if, I know niggas done snitched on me. So they didn't give a damn. They like look, my nigga. Not only am I gonna snitch on this nigga, if these other niggas snitch with me, then we can throw this nigga clean up under the bus. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Cause he didn't give a fuck about me.
But I'm talking about look.
But we always involved.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, when they talking about no snitching, you sit over here.
That's stupid.
When you sit over here,
they don't know what snitching is.
A mom, look, it's nothing like a mom's love. When a mama lost a child and you hear her scream out, man, it does something. Look, that wasn't even my child I saw on this live. Man. And when I heard this lady, man, look, I done got the. I'm slanging, hey, I'm wiping, got my t-shirt, wiping, pulling my glass up, all this, man, because that could be your child.
Man, I understand.
Woo! That hurt.
That hurt.
It hurt to hear this lady, the holler out. We got some comments. I wasn't ignoring y'all, but I was just getting it out. Rodriguez Robinson said, I feel this every article. He said, I feel this. Every article I read in the past few days has been, gun violence,
Right.
He said, I'm praying. Let me see who else said something. Let me see. Alonzo Taylor. He said it starts at home. Teaching kids to start at home. Right. You really do.
Let me show you something. Now I've been a product of all type of environments, and I fell victim to a couple. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring myself out of it. Yeah. But my thing is, yes, it started at home. I truly understand that. But what is home? You know what I'm saying? Is home just a parent or two parents or a struggling parent? I mean, if we have a community, then the whole community got to be involved.
There was a village. We lost a village.
And it don't have to be like Miss So and So down the street that don't know you, but you got partners. I got partners. Like if for instance, if it started at home, if Lindale children, or if my sister's children, if any of my nieces nephews need something, I can bring something to the table to open up doors for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. Now it's gonna be certain stipulations that go on about my movement because in my movement I need you to understand that my movement and my word means something to me. It might not mean nothing to you. So it's gonna be values put behind that
Gotcha.
that they have to decide they want to adhere to or not. But it's gonna be help there if they want it the way I'm gonna give it. Because I have to continuously make sure the lines and capability of communication and help are always there. Not just for that one family member,
Mm-hmm.
but for family members on down the line. And as long as my word means something to the people that I deal with, then we can make things happen.
So let me ask you this. So do the teaching ever stop?
Never.
Never stop.
I'm still learning.
Exactly.
I still got teachers.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I talk to men, women. Man, this one lady, man. I'm gonna mention her name once I go through. She told me something that was just so profound, it just blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm never stopped learning. Every day I wake up to learn, to read, to understand something different.
I'm with you. Look, what I'm saying, like, far I'm looking at the males, the men, the front line to take care of our people. Like, where are we? Why are we in the background as a whole? I ain't talking about individually. I'm just saying as a whole. Why are we in the background?
I mean, we don't have legitimate goals as a group, as a conglomerate. We don't have legitimate goals. What are we trying to do? What are our values? Where are we trying to go?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have some type of structure, even if it's not hierarchy. You got to have some type of goal if you're trying to go somewhere. You have to have a vision. My thing is, you know, in Birmingham, because that's where we live in the city of Birmingham. We have what
We have,
99 neighborhoods, right?
and speaking of Birmingham, like, okay, so I was looking up statistics of the homicides, right?
Right.
So it's only been like 51, 52 days already in the year. We already have 17 homicides. We on pace to average, I think they said like 114. We on pace to have that within a year. But what I'm saying, look, we in the second month of the year. We're in the second month. We have 17 homicides. Like, we gotta do better. I mean, I don't know no other way. I'm trying to figure out, so how do, like, what can we do to start bridging this gap with the youth, with the older people, the OGs or whatever? How do we bridge this gap with the youth? Because I was talking to my wife about it. I said, how do you talk to the youth when they whole concept is looking at rap videos, learning from people, of their age, and the people by 17, 18, 21 years of age are millionaires already, because they already put the money in their hands, and this is who they look up to. How can you tell them what to do and what not to do?
I mean,
How do they listen? That's what I'm getting at.
I mean, when you don't understand the world, you think the world is in your hand. What I mean is that they had this type of little money, you know. I don't know if they're millionaires, because the game is deep.
Yeah.
See, we not.
They have one thing they mean.
Yeah, they put it on. Marketing is a motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had the packs and stacks of money and all that, but who doing the video? Who produced that? Who paid for that? You know what I'm saying? Is this 17-year-old dude you think is going into business meetings, doing the talking and all that? I mean, it's somebody else there. I mean, it's somebody else guiding that future, that life.
Yeah.
So it's not really the then we blame them for showing what they do because they've been put on spot to say, hey, this is what we want. People are always talking about the industry and what it's doing. So Prince told you that the industry was slave drivers.
Yeah, he put a slave on his face.
Okay, so when you look at that and then you say that here you have a credible artist that tell you that the industry is trying to debacle you. to put you on some bullshit, basically. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then what why are you still listening to what they're saying?
Yeah.
And if you got kids that listen to them, tell them what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of times, just me talking to my son, my grandson, on my grandson especially, he on some real shit. So I can talk to him like, and just spending time with him. When I spend time with him and give him my attention, guess what he do? He excels.
So speaking on that, do we as parents, do we sit down and talk with our children? Like, or do we just let our children, oh, well, they going to do what they going to do?
I mean,
Do
that's.
we sit down and have conversations?
I mean, I don't know. I know I do.
Yeah, exactly.
And I make time for that because see, what other thing is more important than making time for the future?
Well, you hear me.
What's more important than that?
And I think it's so cliche. I think we look at it and we say the future, and we really don't understand, like,
Man,
the kids really are the future. Our children are the
and
future.
believe me, it's not easy. I got a 22-year-old and a 30-year-old.
Yeah.
That's like having a 2 and a 3-year-old.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just to try to show them what the fuck really going on. Okay? So it take time. It take me pushing myself sometimes in awkward positions. Sometimes feeling like I'm lame running up behind them. But I need to put these things in their psyche so they can understand and carry the legacy on as we move. And then at the same time, we have to be an example of who we say we are, or who we say that we want them to be. We can't sit around here and act like do this, and then we're not the example that they need to see.
Mhm.
We got to be the men that they need to understand that we're trying to be as well as they are, because we still learning as well as they are.
We got a couple of comments, man. Like I said, I'm not ignoring y'all. This a deep conversation. I know everybody feeling because majority of everybody got children. So I know y'all feeling this, right? So we're gonna go back and say, I go back. FD Watts. He said that video I was talking about. He said that was painful. Evidently, he saw that video too.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very painful. Um, Marsha said we have to get back to it. It takes a village to go on to take us also coming back together. FD Watts always said, "Good work, bro. Good work." Right? Brian Todd said exactly. He said, "Order of operation. Order of operation." FDY said today a lot of adult males are not willing to sacrifice for positive changes. That's a good one. That's a good one, FD. Marsha also said meet them where they at. Meet the youth where they at. I guess you had to get on their level and kind of understand.
I mean, yeah, you meet them where they at, but you had to show them where to go after you meet them. Don't just stay there with them.
Yeah,
Cause they crazy as hell.
It's our party.
Yeah, we go into we ain't platinum with them. No,
Yeah,
no. The thing is, understand where they at because you've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Recognize where they need to go because you're going.
Exactly.
Give them the tools they need to get through the path that they're going through because you've been through it. I mean,
Wow. Look, we got more comments and there's some good ones. I'm feeling this. All right. So Rodriguez said the church need to come out of the pulpit. It's all a conversation, not talking at them, talking with them. Marsha said I always had an open door policy with my boys. That's good, Marsha. Brian Todd said you help a child before you can help the man. And that's where it started, Brian. We got to get to these 4, 5, 6 year olds. See, it's so
them ain't the one killing, man.
No. I'm saying I get that, but I'm saying this is what they looking at right now. Like the 4, 5, 6 year olds are looking at NBA young boy and all them right now. They looking at the rap. They told them to play guns right now, right? So if you start with a young, cause it's hard to tear down what's already built. It's hard to tear it down.
Let me show you something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just. You know who was the hero to my nieces, nephews, my son?
Who?
Me.
Okay.
Okay. Wasn't no NBA young boy, with no Tupac, or none of that. We got to start being our own hero. If they're looking at somebody else other than you,
Yeah.
who the hero in your house? Okay, well, my nigga, I'm just saying.
But everybody ain't doing what
I
I'm
mean,
doing in
listen,
the house,
listen. You got to understand that every morning you wake up, you got to put on that cape, nigga.
I mean, I sleep in mine.
You know what I'm saying?
like they come shake me, I'm already
Nigga, nah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm already in uniform, nigga.
Every now and then I go to Clark Kent, but you best believe Superman now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man, I understand.
See, y'all mess around. I don't come out of it.
Stop letting other people be your heroes for your kids. Be the hero to your kids. Spend the time.
So what about the kids that don't have, just say...
They got a mama. If they ain't got the father, they got a mama.
So
we got mentorships everywhere.
Okay.
A lot of people determined to be.
Okay,
Milton King. Shout out to you, my nigga. You doing some good shit. Listen, he got things.
Okay.
You got other mentorship. You got guys out here that really want to do it. Stop looking for guys that's not doing it.
Okay, so we have to start promoting. We have to start talking about this. So everybody
don't
know.
It. But I do older guys. I like kids. I love kids. But you know what I'm saying? What's happening now? They do killing each other.
But what I'm saying, everybody don't know, and you got to think everybody don't have a mom and a dad raising them. A lot of kids are, whether y'all like it or not, a lot of kids are raising themselves. And that's just the truth. At 19 years old, you got a lot of kids. I ain't talking about paying the bills. That's not what I'm talking about. But you got a lot of kids don't have a mom and dad in the house all day, every day over them because the mom and dad got to work. They work 2-3 jobs just to survive. And the kids are out getting raised by the streets, by what they see on TV, whatever.
Okay, when you get through, prioritize your goddamn day.
Listen,
it's not. I did it, my nigga. Wait a minute, my nigga.
Okay,
wait a minute. I done did this. Mm-hmm. I done prioritized my day to where I don't care what I'm doing. I'm gonna spend time here.
Okay.
I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna make sure this happens.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
No, what I'm saying, you said I did this. I'm asking.
As a man.
Okay, I'm talking about a 9-10-year-old. That's what I'm telling you. It's some 9-10 years old
I'm talking about
their
parents. I ain't talking about the kids.
What I'm telling you, some don't have parents in their lives like that.
Yes, they got parents in their lives like that. They're just not prioritizing their time with those kids.
Have you ever heard of a shell?
Who?
A shell. S-H-E-L-L.
A shell what?
A shell.
No.
A person. Now, I got a mom and dad, or a mom or a dad at the house, but they just a damn shell at the house. Because they don't know what's going on in the kid's life. They're not talking to them.
Who problem? Who not doing? Who not learning? Who fault is that? Who fault is it?
It ain't the kid's fault.
It's the parents' fault.
I know. That's what I'm getting at.
So
I agree with you on
this. So if the parents not taking time out to love their kid, that's on them.
But guess who always get affected by this? I don't care who fault it is. It still fall on the kid. The kid get affected. What I'm saying, you could be in the house.
One. Name him. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying? Name one way.
I don't think.
Man,
I really don't think.
There's some kids going through this too.
I really don't. I went through this.
There's some kids
but
going through this.
It was not because my mother wasn't there.
That's you. It's some kids going through this that don't have. They might have a mom or dad in the house. They're a shell in the house. They don't know one thing going on with these kids. They don't know what they like. They don't know what they're going through. They just there to pay a bill to keep the lights on. But they don't know shit about these kids. I'm telling you. I see it. I seen these kids growing up when I was coaching them. I'm picking them up. These parents ain't in these kids' life like that. Because they still out there trying to find them a goddamn husband or wife or whatever. And they ain't even studying kids. They still in the club at 40 and 50 years old. And these kids raising themselves. I see it. I'm telling you this what's going on. And then we sit around and want to talk about them and be mad. I don't know what's going on to you. They over there, blah, blah, blah. Well, shit, the streets raising them. The videos raising them. And God forbid, what else raising them? They learn it on their own at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. They don't have a mom and a dad or caring parent in all houses. It's not like that in all houses. We just speaking from our experience. Yeah, you had a mama that loved and raised 4, 5, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else. You had that, but everybody ain't got that.
Listen, bro, when you get through with all that, every time I needed something, it was there. If I didn't no, I ain't talking about my mama. I'm talking about me, period. Okay. Even as a young kid, when I saw my mama had to do things she had to do, because mama worked all the time. Okay? So somewhere the kids are not getting the education of understanding how to deal with their own business.
You had a village too, Tim. You had a grandmama, granddaddy.
I had all
You
that.
had aunties. Everybody don't.
Yeah, but I still had to make the decision that I was going to listen to
I get
this.
that, but they had some kids don't have none of this. What I'm naming. So what about those kids?
I ain't seen those kids. I can't see a parent not loving their kid like
Tim,
that.
I'm telling you, bro.
I just can't see it.
Bro.
I mean,
Bruh, take it from your boy. You know your boy. Though.
I mean, I've been gone. I just can't see.
Bruh,
How can a parent?
Don't even know they look.
I can't see it.
I done seen where parents don't even know where their kids
A
at.
parent?
A parent don't know where their kids at. Don't know what they doing. This shit goes on, man, all the time. That's common. And then we sit around and blame the kid for the mistakes because they don't have no guidance, nobody helping them, and then we blame the kids. How dare you? They have a damn mom or dad in their life.
I'm trying to see who is the parent.
It don't matter. This shit
It
does.
does matter.
No, I'm just saying.
The parent does matter because why are you having children when you don't have the sense to even have yourself?
This shit been going on before we were born. This been going on before we were born. I mean, you have parents have kids just to have kids. Motherfucker fucking out of 3 legs, out of all pants. They have children and don't take care of none of them. They know they in DHR or somebody else raising. They with the aunties, the uncles, and everything else. They ain't with the parents. This shit goes on all the time. This ain't nothing new.
So are these kids that doing all this, these are their parents? Or these are the parents you talking about?
No, it's a mixture.
That's what I'm saying.
You got a mixture.
So
you got kids
so
that want to be good.
Until I get the numbers
okay.
that show me that, because I don't believe it's these. I believe that these kids that's doing the things that they're doing.
The kids are the future.
I don't
She's doing well. Okay, we got comments. Look, oh, we got a bunch of comments, bro. All right, so check this out. Let's go back. Okay, Jalen, which is my daughter, 22 years of age, she said, because you can be there and still not be present. I said this. I know this, Jay. I know, girl. You better rock with your daddy. Oh, damn. She said, take your time, Pastor. Dorothy McDonald, which is my auntie, she said, that's exactly true. What I was saying, I'm just telling you. Alonzo Taylor said, some question, you mean a lot, Lindell. Okay. Then Jalen said, everybody different, Aunt. She's talking to you. That's your niece. Right? Brian Todd said, uncles have to pick up where dads lack. Exactly. And don't expect no, I done did a great deed, the pat on the back. Man, you just fill the gap. You do what you're supposed to do. Right? You do what you're supposed to do. That's your family.
Look on here, see what they saying over here.
Then Alonzo Taylor said,
cause all this his shit.
No, I'm just speaking real.
Cause that's some bullshit.
I know.
That's some bullshit. To me, it's
Alonzo
bullshit.
Taylor said, go to a little league football park and see.
That's cause the adults are sitting.
Dorothy McDonald said, oh, it's out there. I have seen it too. And then you have friends that say they wish they had parents like yours. Wilbur Lamont Foss said, stop making kids and not be there. He said, too many single mothers nowadays. Okay, so I'm just telling you this. But you look. I get it. I get it. No, I get it. You say you've been gone for a while.
No, regardless of that.
But
man,
I saw it while you was gone.
I saw it before I was gone. But the thing, what I'm saying to you is, I can't blame what's going on now on the parents because these children at a certain age, you decide to make certain decisions.
I get that.
Okay.
Excuse me, Shay said money is the root to all evil.
I agree with that. Shay said money is the root of all evil. That's what they're looking for. They're going at that. They're going at the money. So values, what values are you teaching these kids?
That's what I'm saying. They're not getting taught.
Okay, but you blame everything on them being in one specific area with people who don't care. What about the people like the uncles, the neighborhood? Okay, so they ain't meeting nobody else. They just in the house in the cave with the wolves telling them what to do. They meeting other people. So they just not listening.
How many places you think a kid gonna go? What?
School for one.
I get that. School and home.
So ain't nobody seeing this at school.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
But you think they ain't seen on TV?
You can read your messages over here.
You think they ain't seeing that on TV?
Listen, bro. Listen,
I mean,
bro.
I mean,
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get any parent that don't take care of their kids. I don't get it. You might have.
You saying they never? You say you never seen it? Is that what you saying?
I said I don't get it.
Oh,
bro.
I don't get it either,
bro. So
I don't.
you know, I don't. It ain't
Look,
I don't see
I
it.
agree. Look,
The thing
is,
I'm telling you like this.
Okay.
If we're not doing what we need to be doing to take care of them, then that's our fault. I'm not trying to pass the buck and put it on one parent for this and that, because it's not one parent that's not doing it.
Did you hear what you just said? I would say we agree. That's what I'm telling you. You like if what you just said. If the parent not doing what it's supposed to do, is that what you just said? Then I blame the parent, right?
No, I say I'm not putting it on one parent.
Okay.
You have two parents.
Two parents.
Okay,
right.
so say the mother.
Okay.
Is not paying attention. She out doing it, whatever. Where the father at?
Exactly.
Okay,
I
so
agree
you
with
tell
that.
me.
Darren Allen said, talk with your kids, but they still need to. They still need to figure things out themselves.
Exactly.
So like most of us, they remember what they was taught later in their life.
At some point, you got to make your own decisions. I don't give a damn.
But not
how
at
old
13.
you get. I mean, I made decisions at 10, nigga.
But what I'm
Man, come on, man. You're not gonna tell me
man,
that
look.
you ain't made no decision before 13.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm saying,
you made a decision whether you gonna go.
Listen,
I remember.
A child should be making grown decisions at 13.
Nigga, who told you was a child at 13?
Shit, that what it is. 13.
Who told you that?
He ain't mature enough to make grown decisions.
In Africa, you go over with the right to passage
How many
at
of us
9.
been to Africa?
It doesn't matter. We talking about the mentality of the individual, the understanding 13. That they have.
Our kids not even ready at 18 to make grown decisions.
Because we don't make them ready.
Exactly. All right. You're right.
We don't make them ready.
Ooh, boy, we got paragraphs, bro.
Shit.
I'm with you, bro. We agree.
You sitting here talking about, listen,
Look.
I ain't no anomaly. I ain't the only one to do this. Now, you ain't going to sit and tell me I'm different than every other. I made decisions at 10, 9, 8, 7. I made all these decisions.
And I know it.
I made these decisions. So you ain't going to tell me that these kids don't know what's right from wrong.
That's not what I said.
And I didn't learn everything from my mom.
That's not what I said.
I learned from living experience.
But
what felt good, what was right, what was wrong.
We shouldn't have our kids at 9, 10 making adult decisions. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
they should make decisions within their life.
Not adult decisions. Not
what is an adult decision?
It should be had to take care of the family.
Listen, that's not an adult decision. That's a goddamn chore. I'm telling you, a decision is: do I go over here and jump on this train and hobo this train, or do I wait for it to pass? We used to jump and hobo train.
I know, I did it too.
At 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Our parents didn't know it. Yeah, but we did it. Our parents didn't know it.
So you make decisions without your parents knowing. So you living a life without your parents, right?
I didn't say we don't know right from wrong. That was wrong jumping on the train.
Okay, so what are you saying that our parents got to teach us everything we know? Experience is a motherfucker, man. You learn through your own thing.
Look, we got paragraphs.
Man, listen.
Look.
Yeah. Let them do everything.
Hey, Munchie Claus said a lot of kids.
Nigga. Y'all gonna make me come behind y'all and get live.
Look, Munchie Claus said a lot of kids out here have parents that ain't doing a damn thing with them. So the kid grow up.
Come see what Tim said.
So the kid grow up to have kids, and the cycle continues. Can't teach your kids what they don't know. Some of these parents out here still popping pills and snort powder every weekend. I know kids dropping out at 12 or 13 years old. Now remind y'all, Munchie works in the juvenile detention. Remind y'all, this coming from a cat that works in juvenile detention.
He ain't got no comment.
All right.
And then what that's supposed to mean?
Don't he did
Okay, so what I'm saying, he dealing with guys that at the extreme. Once they get there,
you don't have to be extreme to go juvenile.
Oh my
goodness. You could did some.
Okay, I get you.
I'm just telling you.
So you go to jail is not extreme. I
said juvenile.
That's jail, man.
What I'm saying at
that's
12,
jail,
13.
man. That's jail. That's extreme.
Okay, all right. Let me give you an example.
Oh my Lord.
Let me give you an example. So you can be 12. Look, you can be 12, 13 and be with some guys that say stole a car and you roll with them.
That's extreme, bro.
What I'm saying, you don't know nothing
Detention.
about it.
Oh my look.
You
Okay.
don't know nothing about it.
All right,
That
my
don't
nigga.
mean.
All right, my nigga. You
I'm
right.
just-
You gonna be
I'm-
right,
no,
my
I'm
nigga.
just telling you, bro.
You gonna be right, my nigga. You
look,
done did it all, my nigga.
Look,
You blame
no.
everybody for everything,
No,
and the
no,
kids ain't got
no.
no responsibility in what their choices
That's
are.
not what I said.
Okay, everybody got responsibility for their
All right.
choices.
Okay.
The
I
choices
got
I
somebody
made.
talking about you.
I don't give a damn what they talking about me.
Dorothy Monty said, I understand what Tim is saying. It's a combination of where it starts, and that's the parents. But the kids have to make a decision on if they want that life or not. It goes back to that movie, Menace to Society, or Boys in the Hood. That's why I got a shirt on Boys in the Hood. This shit's strategic, all right?
Oh
Right?
Lord.
Real talk. All right. And Marsha said they not even ready at 21. I said it.
That's
They're not
right.
ready. Wilbur Lamont said facts, right?
I mean,
So much
I
come
don't know
back.
what children y'all dealing with. I really don't. I'm sorry.
Man, I'm looking
I'm
at kids,
sorry.
they 30 and ain't ready, Tim.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at kids that 30 that's lazy.
Yup, and they
That's
ready.
lazy. They not. It's not
You
that
got
they're
one?
not ready. If they can
You
get
got one,
over on your ass, that's what they gonna do.
Just go from
Yeah, I
there.
got some more, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Y'all
much
got
is saying,
61.
when a kid's environment is teaching him that ignorance is cool, they learn that. They have the mind of a child. If my mama let me choose at 13 if I'm going to go to school or chill on the block, I would chill on the block. That's what's going on.
Okay, and those that chilled on the block got what they got on the block and learned better, or they went through other situations.
But the nutshell is still a child.
The experience is still the experience. I mean, you gonna learn one way or the other. Either school gonna teach you, or the streets gonna teach you, or your parents. I mean, you gonna learn something out of anything. You can't sit there and tell me that you go to school, 8 hours a day. What is from
Yeah.
7? You go to school
8
8 hours a day.
Yeah,
You
8
changing class, and you getting everything out of the school that you need to learn to go to the next level. No, you getting it from the experiences that you have. You're using the things that you learn through the things that you come around through your atmosphere,
Yeah.
and you're making decisions as a individual.
Gotcha.
Okay, whether mature or not mature, and you learn as you maturing in those individual situations. You're not just sitting here you're not just no goofy ass dude that's not doing anything. You taking chances. You doing something. Your parents put down a format. They put down boundaries. Okay, don't steal. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. You can do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. But that don't mean you listen to everything.
Okay.
You make your own decisions.
Got a comment from your son, Timothy. He says the new generation. It also depends on how the child living at that time, if they in the streets or not.
Mm.
So you, if they in the streets, okay, they in the streets. If you don't know nothing about the streets, then you don't know what they're going through. If they're not in the streets and you try to push an agenda on a child that he don't want, he's still gonna make a decision. Or she's still gonna make a decision on what she want to do, because this is that child's life. Okay.
Okay, I'm with you.
So you can sit up and say to yourself that I want the best for this child. Okay, and I'm gonna do the best what I think is the best. But that child might have another damn idea. So you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna just take Michael Jackson for instance.
Okay.
When Joe Jackson was going back and forth to that damn plant he was working at, them boys was T.O.G was getting that messing with his guitar and all this shit. Mike and them doing all this stuff here. Joe Jackson had no idea they were gonna be no singers. Joe Jackson fucked around with the guitar, but he didn't try to put his kids on it. He was looking for them just to stay right down the home, do what they supposed to do, Jehovah's Witness type living. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what he came home to? A decision that was made by his kids, that carried them kids, his family, to the next level, because them kids made a decision.
I think you missed my whole point what I was saying.
Okay, what I don't know what I missed.
Yeah, you missed, like,
You got 11 comments.
I was
on
talking
your page.
about, okay, I'm finna read some. I was talking about you have kids that are really actually raising themselves at 10, 11, 12, 13 years old.
And some kids can handle it. I know they can.
How?
Because I handle it.
You don't know nothing at 12. I mean, at 10, 11 years old. You're still a kid. And you don't have, look, now you search, like, you really searching for anybody or anything to hold on to. And it can be negative or it can be positive. But 9 times out of 10, guess what it normally be? It be negative.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You know, if I hadn't lived this, I wouldn't be arguing this. But I done met plenty of people that, you know what I'm saying, and my mom was there. But I still had to do my own thing.
That's not what I'm talking about, Tim. I'm talking
Okay,
about you just said you said my mom was there. I said you have kids that don't have a mom or a dad there. They're just a damn shell. That's what I'm talking about.
So then
they don't know what's going on with this kid. There's nothing. All they doing is paying bills and put food on the table, and that's it. The kid is literally raising themselves, and you have kids like that. Them talking about, you just said it. My mom was there.
Yeah, my mom was at the house.
You got some kids
that
ain't got mom or dad.
They ain't at the house, period.
They at the. Hold on, I asked you earlier. Have you ever heard of a SHELL? A shell. That don't mean cause my mama in the house or my daddy there.
So they ain't teaching them nothing in the house.
Nothing. They ain't even.
So they ain't telling them to put out the trash. They ain't telling them to cut the TV off. They ain't telling them to go to bed. They ain't telling them don't lie. They ain't telling them don't do. They ain't teaching them nothing. You tell me these people in the house ain't teaching them nothing. Ain't giving them nothing. They just there.
I think you just.
No, I'm just saying they just there. They're not giving them nothing. You getting something regardless because they there.
Taking out the trash and don't do this.
Come on, man. That's rules.
No, Tim.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's you, my nigga. You can believe like you want to believe. I'm telling you that we don't deal with no dumb kids.
That's not what I said. I didn't say the kids are dumb. I'm talking about kids raising themselves at 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. No, that's not being dumb or nothing. That's a whole nother lane. When I got to raise myself at 10, I'm still looking for my parents to take care of me. How can I raise myself at 10? I'm a kid. Do we understand what a kid is? Okay, my bad.
I've been a kid. I think I understand what a kid is. Okay. I believe.
All right, so Munchie said when a kid's environment is teaching him the ignorance. Okay, I read that off. I'm sorry. Times are different to know where we're going from. Okay, boom, 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 boom. I'm going down. Okay, Daryl Harley. He said things have changed from when we were kids. Daryl Harley more of our age. Because when we was growing up, the whole family have hands on us. It's not like that now, and that's what I'm getting at. Back then, you had a village. You look, if the mom or dad couldn't help, guess who took it? The auntie and the uncles and whoever, the grandmamas and granddad we had off. It's not like that anymore.
How do we know this?
Shit, I'm seeing it.
I need some numbers.
I'm seeing it.
I need some numbers.
I don't have numbers. I'm seeing it, bro.
Okay, so I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it.
Don't mean it ain't happening.
I mean, just well as that you not seeing don't mean it ain't happening.
I see it.
So you're saying that the folks ain't doing it. I'm telling you that if they're in the house, they're doing something.
Okay.
They got to be doing something.
All right. So
if they're paying bills, they're doing something.
No, Tim. Look, paying bills don't make you bill.
Oh,
don't look. Just
they don't pay bill where they gonna live.
Okay.
I'm just asking, man. I'm just trying to figure
just paying bills don't look.
I'm just trying to figure
it out. If you pay a bill and don't say nothing,
so that's responsibility. You're accountable for something, right? That ain't teaching you accountability.
Look, I'm coming. See, I'm gonna come from the kids' point. They did.
The kids ain't got no point.
Yes, they do, and that's
they just sitting watching.
No, the kids do, and that's
so if the kids got a point, that mean they can think.
No, I didn't say they can't think.
So if they're thinking, they understand and see what's going on, then that mean they can't goddamn argue about it. They know what's happening. They know what to do behind it.
So when you say
they know what they need to take care of themselves, right?
Don't have a point.
I'm just saying. You saying they don't have no point.
No, I didn't say that.
You saying that?
I never said the kid ain't got a point.
You're saying that if the parent is not doing anything, the kid is just boo. I don't know what to do.
That's not what I said.
Okay, well, what you saying?
I said a kid is raising themselves.
Okay, so the kid have to do things.
At 9, 10,
so the kid have to babysit.
No,
the kid have
to raising themselves.
I mean, you ain't never had to do nothing for your siblings or whatever, because your parents had to go somewhere and do something else.
I'm just saying, that's not what you look.
My fault, man. My fault.
I'm not saying that.
I'm
saying
we
shouldn't.
We shouldn't have to what?
We shouldn't have responsibility. No, that's not responsibility.
I shouldn't have to have responsibility for my people.
Okay. Responsibility is washing dishes, cleaning your room, taking out trash. Those responsibilities. We got comments like a okay. Yeah, my bad. Okay, Muncher said I agree with Tim. The streets.
Thank you, Munchie. By the time somebody agree with me
He
on
said the
that
streets
phone.
is teaching them, but a lot of these folks out here ain't built for it. They out here killing anything or dying. All right, we got some more. Um, Wilbur Lamont said 20 shot and killed by his own color and had 3 kids. That is, uh, that his mom got to help his baby mama. Dorothy McDonald said maybe 2% had to raise themselves and made good choices, but that is definitely a very low number. Um, Let me see. Let me got some more. Jalen said, "Y'all gonna go on all night. Y'all low key making the same point from different perspective, really." Lonzo Taylor said, "Kids are raising themselves. Coming, Tim. It's coming. I'm telling you, it goes on."
Nigga, I said it coming. I said they can do it. I said I did it.
Look at the no. Do what I'm saying.
the
Now,
hell?
I didn't say you didn't do
What the
it.
hell? What the hell? What the hell?
No.
What the hell? This
The number. Look. Okay. So look. So okay. So listen to this. So you said I had to do it, and kids are doing it.
They doing
And
it.
guess what we talking about tonight? Kids out here killing their own.
I mean.
Bam! Look here, man. I love y'all.
They ain't just started that.
Ain't they just started?
I mean, they were killing their own back in the day.
It's heavy now.
I mean, it was heavy then. In 1993, we was the murder capital of the world, wasn't
it? 92.
Okay, so, I mean, have we hit it this since?
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, this is nothing new.
No, it ain't nothing new.
Okay, so the thing is, we need to find new solutions. Okay, we're the generation to find the solutions. That's all I'm saying. As we're talking and going through what we're talking about,
that's basically
I'm saying basically we're the generation, we're the ones that's gonna find the solution.
Gotcha.
That's where we at now. So we're gonna have to have these hard talks to make these solutions come out of this.
Yeah.
Because we don't have these hard talks, then we don't get the goddamn understanding of what's really going on. And what's really going on is we're not paying attention to what's really going on.
Yeah. And that's thing. That's what we got to come over, bro. I agree with you. We got the questions, what's going on.
You got to.
But what are the solutions? We can talk about what's going on all day. What's the solution? That's what you know what? Shit. We make a stand, man. T.O.G. and Marilla, man. We're going to make a solution, right? We're going to come up with a solution.
Yeah. This T.O.G.
Y'all
solution.
get with us.
The thing is, we want anybody and everybody who has an opinion about a solution, and we come together and put together a bill of solutions.
Yeah.
For the things that go on within the neighborhoods of our community.
Yeah.
Because we the only one knows that knows the going zones in our community.
Yeah, exactly.
Regardless of what they're talking about. So if we know what the going zones, then we need to get the answers.
And I don't care if we disagree or agree.
It doesn't matter.
Let's
come to an answer.
Exactly.
Because we need to understand that our goal is to move this whole thing forward.
Yeah, I agree.
Forward. We're running in a muck right now. We're doing the same thing over and over again. We got to move forward. What's forward to us? Our children are killing each other because we're running in a muck. Yeah. We're in a tailspin and not going anywhere. And when you sit in anywhere and just rut, something's gonna happen.
I agree with
As we move forward, we pass all the bullshit and we move toward the excellence. Understand what I'm saying?
Look here, we gotta get out of here, man. Look, this has been a good one. I love it. I love the comments. We need this every week. We need to have a conversation. We finna wrap it up, man. If you haven't subscribed already to our YouTube channel, T.O.G. and Marilla's podcast, man, please go over there and click subscribe and follow us, man. These are conversations we're talking about having. We need to have tough conversations. We need to come up with solutions to move our people forward, bro. And I love this conversation. Is anything else you got to say, bro? Anything else you got to say?
Yeah, hold up. Anything else? Mm-hmm. We finna go out. But I want y'all to marinate on this music that I did in 1993, man.
Okay, talk to him. Talk to him. Take us out of here.
Handle your business, man.
Yeah.
I thought, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell you what you done did.
I didn't do that. Don't do that. I turned it up.
We finna get out.
Hey, we out, man. Hey, listen. Tanya did something with the music.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We love y'all, man. got it next week for y'all.
Listen,
Join us next week.
And look, I want y'all to give us a survey. Who was right, me or Lindell? What are we trying to figure out?
Do one more comment.
Okay, one more comment.
We just
Okay,
trying
what
to
you
figure it
got?
out.
You got one? I got
you.
one. Only me. Okay. So
Give him time to find it.
Daryl Holly. Okay. Daryl Holly said, when you have mothers and fathers in their 20s and grandparents in their 30s still clubbing, that don't have time. They don't have time for kids. That's what I was talking about. Munchie said, love y'all, man. Real men talking real. We need it. Thank you, Munchie. We need it.
And keep coming, baby.
Every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., man. We
Keep
need
coming,
y'all.
man. Let us talk, man.
We need y'all.
Let's do what we do. Because
Share the video. Share it. People need to hear this.
Tony, is it on?
No, I probably don't.
It ain't. You hit the button.
Look, share this, man. We need y'all.
Hey, look. Let's check this out. I don't ask for much, man. Y'all go subscribe to this thing.
Thank you.
Go
You really
subscribe.
don't
I
talk
really.
a lot.
I mean, it's not for anything but to bring us to a more awareness of where we at and what we need to be doing.
Yeah.
And when we come to that, then to me we come to a better understanding of where we're going. And once we come to where we're going, then we can do the things we need to do to make it better. And it's got to be for our kids and for the people that we love and all we always love. Now I want y'all to listen to this.
My boy. This
was 19.
This is music. Right?
I mean, I'm coming through some things, you know what I'm saying?
Where do we go from here?
You feel it?
Y'all, we going out.
We're going out, baby.
We gonna vibe on out.
You feel me? Check it out.
Yeah, the honey's on. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. Yeah, a young black man, and you know that ain't legit. Yeah, hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Yeah, I'm black too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up their little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, shit, my heart beat filled with hate. Motherfucker past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees. Oh Lord, help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beach locked within a cage. They're setting traps and almost get me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Go to the corner for my homies that have fucking died. Ain't nothing changed. I still live my life. I guess you try. Where do we go from here?
Where we go from here, baby?
Where do we go from here,
Listen,
man?
talk shit, y'all.
We out of here, man.
Out, baby.